Welcome to Wanderpaws Down Under. I'm Dan and this is Wally, and together with my wife Anita and our cat Paprika, we're traveling around Australia doing a big lap. Today, we're going to be bringing you a bit of a user review on the Joolca Hottap system located right behind me. It's going to focus not so much on the particular features that you can find plenty of videos out there on the internet about, but it's going to focus on our challenges and some of the issues that we've experienced so that hopefully you don't get into the same situation as we have today. And before we begin, just want to make it clear that we are not being paid in any way, shape or form by Joolca competitors. This is a true blue review of our experience only. And just to give you an idea of the sort of roads that we've traveled on with this caravan and unit, we've gone all through the Flinders Ranges from Victoria, up the Oodnadatta Track, all through Central Australia, across the Great Central Road into the WA coast, and then all up the WA coast through the Ningaloo region, right up to the top end. So quite a lot of rough roads. We haven't actually done any water crossings yet with this unit, so it's never been submerged, but we have done our fair share of rough roads. So there's a couple of different ways in which you can use this system and store it. You've got the carry case, which is quite a well-made blue case here. The Hottap fits neatly in there. Usually it's a little bit more neat than what we have here. In our case, we decided to actually mount it to the back of our caravan because we were going to be using it much more often. So in doing so, we've purchased the genuine Joolca mount system and also a mount case. And as you can see here, the unit is now mounted to the back of our caravan. Another reason why we decided to do it this way is we have an outlet tap here, so it easily connects into the Joolca system under there. And we can also easily connect our gas. So for the purpose of this demo, I've taken out the gas bottle, but we can actually connect it to the gas bottle that's inside the caravan here. And whilst Joolca do market themselves as a premium product provider, and indeed on their website, they do state that you can and should have your unit mounted on the back of your caravan or camper trailer, in doing so many rough roads around Australia, I think we have found some build issues. Issue number one, you're probably wondering why we have a little ratchet strap here, and therein lies our first problem. Even though this unit is actually fitted to the correct mounting bracket supplied by Joolca, and you can see that there's a little padlock on the left-hand side and the right-hand side here. If I undo this ratchet strap as I have done here, look what happens. The unit just pops off here. Now, what's actually happened is these mounting brackets here have actually shorn a hole in the back of the Joolca unit. You can see the hole is about 1 centimeter wider. Through all the vibrations and all the corrugations that we've been through, there's quite a bit of wear and tear on the back of this unit here. And to be honest, it's not something that we would expect to see. This seems like fairly heavy duty steel, but it's quite clearly not up to scratch. And you can see exactly the same thing has happened on the back there. So what that result means is these padlocks here are null and void, and the unit can just pop off at any time. Now, I would hope that after 6 or so months of travel, that we wouldn't have this sort of issue, particularly when the unit was brand new, but here we are. Now, whilst that issue is annoying, it is, you can work it through, just put a ratchet strap on as we have. But next up, we have the real big problem. If I try and turn the unit on, like so, typically what should happen is the water should be triggered by the shower head, which we will click on and off. But as you can see here, the unit is quite clearly leaking from the inside in. So it's a bit of a hazard, obviously, because you've got a gas connection there, but also it means that the unit is effectively inoperable. So I can't control the flow, I can't control the temperature, and quite obviously, Wally can't actually have a shower. So we did reach out to the Joolca guys online to see if we could get some support and if they have any insights. We were also transparent that we were making a video, and they basically said that the unit seems to not be working as it's required and should be returned under warranty. As you can see here, it's clearly not usable. It's disappointing because although the support people at Joolca have been fantastic and really responsive and very quick with their responses, we really did expect a much better resolution to this problem other than offering us a discount for a new unit. Lucky last, the cherry on top, as you can see here, the actual zipper has partially broken off. So this is with less than 6 months use, and we're now struggling to basically zip it on or off. Obviously, it's a minor issue in itself, but just speaks again to the build quality and certain things not being up to scratch, having had this thing exposed to the Australian Outback sun for only 6 months' time. So basically, we're about 6 months into our trip now, and we're quite disappointed, including Wally, as to how this unit has performed. We really would have expected much stronger performance, particularly in the Australian Outback from a company such as Joolca. It is disappointing that we now have to go look at an alternative units so that we can go actually have a shower. If you are looking to travel around Australia or you're midway through and you want to avoid a similar situation happening, my recommendation would be to basically take it off the mount, put it into the carry case and have that in your car or caravan. It's going to be a lot more secure, a lot less risk of internal issues happening with your Joolca unit. Yes, it's going to be a bit more painful in terms of setting it up, but that's just the way it is in this sort of situation. Hopefully Joolca can resolve some of their build quality issues so that it is made for true Australian outback conditions. So thanks for watching another episode of Wander Paws Down Under. We hope this review has given you some value. Obviously, this product is not related to pets per se, but it is related to the comfort and well-being of the humans that travel with the pets. Let us know what you thought in the comments. We'd love to hear your feedback. And also, if you've experienced similar issues with these sort of units being mounted to your car or caravan or camper trailer. Till next time, we'll catch you later.